Scorpio, welcome to your reading where we're going to take a look at yours and theirs, as well as the combined energies and clarifiers. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Scorpio's reading for whatever they need to know and their person for the highest good. Spirit, thank you. All right, Scorpio, you are showing up and showing out with the hangman, hanging back, gaining perspective. And the devil, there's shadow energy here. Excellent. Opportunity to take a look at what is binding you and why you're letting it. And we have victory. Six of Wands. Your person is showing up with the Ace of Swords, clarity and truth, cutting through all the BS. Followed by the Two of Wands, picking a path. Should we go left, right? Looking long term, trying to figure it out. And finally, the Two of Swords. This is either not wanting to look at something or just not having all the information you need to make a decision. Not wanting to make it. I don't know. We'll find out more. In the shared energies, we have the Seven of Cups. Choices, many choices, some of them confusing. The Three of Wands, also in the shared energies. Y'all are waiting on something. And the Three of Coins. This is the desire to come together and build some stability here. The overall energy of your reading, the King of Cups. Very balanced in one's emotions. Handling the turbulence and the storms surrounding you well. Hopefully well. We'll see what the clarifiers say. And Temperance is the underlying energy of your reading. Temperance is balance and healing is needed. It's underlying this reading. It's the reason you're here. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's take a look and clarify this King of Cups. What else does Scorpio and their person need to know about this King of Cups? Why is the King of Cups here in the overall energy of their shared reading, please? All right, and we have Judgment. The Two of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups. Okay. So there's been some disappointment in the relationship. There's love here. You guys are trying to catch your balance here. You've been thrown off balance by this disappointment, but you're still holding it together. And you're being called to your highest selves to make your decisions surrounding this. Highest selves. In other words, how you would normally respond, you got to go higher. Get in touch with that love space to deal with this disappointment. Underlying energy, Two of Swords. Your person shows up with it later on, going in blind, fighting for something that you might not have all the answers for. All right, let's reveal them. Let's look at this Four of Cups disappointment in the overall. What happened? Why is the Four of Cups here? Spirit, what does Scorpio and their person need to know about this Four of Cups disappointment? Surrounding your union. And right now, there's some stagnant energy. But it's an opportunity to just look at things from all different angles and perspectives. And again, this is congruent with that. Taking a time out to do so. Getting one's thoughts straight and clear. That's good. That'll help you get in touch that time out with your highest self so you can make the best decisions. In the meantime, you guys are, holding on. Underlying energy, yeah, there's some wounded energy here. Okay, but wanting to persevere, determined to keep going. All right, let's take a look at, speaking of repeating energy, the Hangman in your first position over here, this stagnant energy. You're just hanging back. You're looking at things from all kinds of different angles, trying to get your perspective on the situation, whatever it is, whatever caused this disappointment. All right, Spirit, why is the Hangman here in Scorpio's position? Showing up. They're hanging back. All right, and we have the Lovers, followed by the Eight of Cups. So, turning your back and disconnecting from this situation with the Eight of Cups. But you're looking back. You're looking back, saying, should I want to leave. I'm out of here. But something's making you turn around and take a second look. You're second guessing yourself here, is what it looks like. All right. One more. Queen of Wands energy. She's very attractive, very determined, and confident in her actions. Yeah, but I don't really believe it because you're taking a look back. You're taking a look back. Did I do the right thing, is what you're saying. Did I do the right thing? I thought I was confident, but I'm not sure. So that makes sense on the Hangman. And the underlying energy, the Seven of Cups. You guys have it here in the shared energy. Seven of Cups. Lots of different choices and confusion surrounding them. That's why you're second guessing yourself. You're not sure if you made the right choice. Okay. All right. Excellent. Let's move on and take a look at your person showing up with the Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth. Cutting through the BS. That's some good energy. Why the Ace of Swords? What's going on with Scorpio's person showing up with the Ace of Swords, please? One more. One more. Okay. And we have the Page of Wands. Five of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups again. All right, so here they are showing up with this Ace of Swords, which is all about clarity and truth. But there's a lot of confusion here, and they would like to cut through it. There's been some abandonment. I think that as you walk away, they feel abandoned, and they're confused by your choice. They don't understand it. With the Page of Wands here, they are interested in learning why. They want to take the action to learn about what the F is going on. That's what that says. All right. Fair enough. They want truth. They want clarity. My little girl just rang the bell to go outside because she's smart and she knows I'm her butler. So let me pause this video for 2 seconds and help them to go out. Okay guys, I'm back. I just let them out the back door. They are so funny about ringing that bell. I usually take it off when I start the video so they can't ring it, but I did just feed them, so when you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, so they're interested in finding out why. They want to learn. They feel your abandonment. They're out in the cold and they're confused. They are literally confused, and they're coming here with the Ace of Swords saying, hey, I want clarity on this. I want to understand this. All right, so the underlying energy here is the Three of Wands. They're waiting. They're waiting for clarity. They're waiting to figure it out. They're waiting to find out and to understand it. Okay. Let's move on to the shared energy, the Seven of Cups, the confusing choices. Why is the Seven of Cups here in the shared energies, please? What does Scorpio and their person need to know about this Seven of Cups? One more. All right. And we have the Three of Wands. It was on the bottom underlying the previous clarifiers, and now it's on top. Waiting. Waiting. Energy around these choices. The Knight of Pentacles. Everything's been brought to a halt with this Knight, or slowed way the F down. But it feels like it's halted. And the Chariot. This is very frustrating energy with the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles, because the Chariot wants to move quickly. It's the vehicle to victory. Both of you guys want some sense of success and victory here, whether together or apart. So this is the shared energy. It's brought to a halt. You both feel that. You're both waiting. You're both in some sort of waiting mode, waiting to work it out, waiting to move on, waiting to figure it all out, waiting to see if you made the right choices. And there's a desire for some victory here. It may mean different things for the both of you, however. May mean that, and it may not mean that. We will see. All right, underlying energy, Seven of Pentacles, assessing the situation. Yeah, speaking of assessing, let's look at that vehicle to victory. Spirit, show us what victory and success is here in the shared energy. If we get conflicting messages, we'll know that you guys both want different things. We'll see what turns up. Spirit, what does Scorpio and their person need to know about the Chariot on the Seven of Cups? Conflict. Speaking of conflicting energy, what did I just say? If we get conflicting energy, we will know that you both want different things. So here it is. The card of conflict itself and battle. Could be inner battle, could be arguing with each other, but either way, there's conflict surrounding that victory. Yes, Four of Cups. This is disinterested energy and disappointment. Disengaged and disappointed. And the Queen of Cups is here. Someone's coming with their whole heart. So there you go. Someone's disengaged and not interested, and someone is very interested, coming with their heart is open and they're very interested in this. So there you go. You guys both want different things here. Underlying energy is the Judgment card. We have it in the overall energy being called higher. I feel like since this is in the shared energies, you both want to come at this with your highest self to make the best decisions for yourselves. They just don't look like they're in agreement with each other, but you're both trying to do the best you can in your decisions. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's move on and take a look at the Devil showing up in Scorpio's column. Now, whichever column you relate with, even though I call this left one Scorpio and the middle as your person, don't force it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Why is the Devil here, please? What does Scorpio need to look at that is, keeping them bound in some kind of situation? And why do they stay here? What do we need to shine a light on here, Spirit? Ten of Wands. Heavy burdens are here. You are feeling burdened. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are changing, or they have changed. What's going on? What's going on? Ace of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like you're burdened by these changes that have happened. I don't know who caused the changes. Was it fate that stepped in and changed things? Did you change things? Did your person change things? Somehow this wheel has turned and you're feeling burdened by it. And there's an opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles to gain some stability that perhaps has been lost. I don't know exactly what's going on, but we're going to clarify. We're going to clarify over here. On the shadow, on the Devil, things that are keeping you bound. There's some sort of opportunity. Maybe you sense that, and that's why you're still here. You didn't just feel these burdens and drop everything and leave, although you started to back here. But you're looking back, you're second guessing yourself. Maybe you see an opportunity to possibly handle things differently, or to look at your role in it. What brought you here? But there's definite feeling of heavy burden tied up to this. Okay, underlying energy. Yep, there it is. Two of Swords again. It's the third time we're seeing it. Twice as the underlying. Your person has it down here. Um, there's something that you're not taking a look at. You feel uncomfortable taking a look at it. There's some decisions that need to be made, and you're not seeing everything clearly. You're blindfolded here. Blindfolded. You're taking action, but you're not looking at everything clearly, is what this indicates. Uh, all right, let's clarify. Let's take a look at this Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity. Spirit, Ace of Pentacles on the Devil. Help us out. Bring some clarity here for Scorpio and their person, perhaps, if their person is watching. And we have Five of Swords. This is a card of deceit. Winning at all costs. Self-deceit. What are the costs? Judgment. It's an opportunity to rise above it. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is back here. Your person had this card show up, and that's how they see you. Okay. So, this is confidence and determination. A confident and determined energy. Okay. You're being called higher, though, because this energy is on shadow. It's self-deceit. It's winning at all costs. I think the costs are perhaps the underlying here, the underlying energy of going in blind. You're making decisions from a place where you're not fully looking at everything, or you don't have all the information you need. Whether you don't want to look at it, or whether you just don't have the information, all the information. But I feel like there's something you don't want to look at. You're being called to look at it. That's what it is. You're being called to look at it. You don't want to look at it. You're being called to look at it, and you took action without regard for this thing that you don't want to look at. You don't want to look at it because it's. I'm sure it's painful. It's shadow energy. Shadow energy is always hard to look at. Underlying here, yeah, death and transformation. There's an ending and a transformation underlying this. Okay, let's look at the burden. Let's look at that Ten of Wands. The guy with the reindeer antlers and the Christmas lights on the antlers. I don't understand this card by the picture, but we know it's the Ten of Wands. It's a heavy burden. And I just think it's a funny card. It's certainly peculiar. Why is the Ten of Wands here on the Devil? What is the burden, please? Victory. Perhaps the winning at all cost kind of victory is the burden. Or victory, being successful. Looking at the shadow energy is a burden. The Hierophant is here. This has to do with maybe several different things. It's your core beliefs. The card of traditions. Perhaps you're trying to do things in a traditional way that matches your core beliefs, but it's a burden because you're trying to do it at all costs, and the costs are at the cost of figuring out this shadow, at the cost of repeating the energy. There it is, an ending in transformation. It's a burden for you to transform. You don't want to look at it. The underlying energy, that Two of Swords, blindfolded, going in blindfolded, taking these actions and these steps, not looking at something, is it's too much of a burden for you to look at this. So you just want to win. You just want to be victorious, follow your traditional beliefs, and go ahead and end it. But without the transformation, it's too much of a burden that to look at it, is what it feels like. Too much of a burden. Too hard. Too painful, too hard. I don't know. Underlying energy here, Queen of Swords. Setting boundaries. You're underlying all this. You're just saying, this is the way it's going to be. This is the way I want it. You have to listen to what I say. I'm setting the rules. And that's it. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune then. The Wheel of Fortune on the Devil. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. Things are changing. I don't know if it's you turning this wheel by taking these actions, or is fate going to step in? I think it's you turning it. I think it's you making this decision. Let's see. How is the wheel turning? This is the Star, a divine wish. Confusing choices. Nine of Pentacles, the card of being independent. So you turn the wheel because it's your wish and you made some confusing choices and you're not sure about them. That's why you're looking back behind you over here. However, and your person is confused by these choices as well. But this shows that you're on your own and you're single here. You made a choice to be on your own. You made a choice to leave this love behind. And you turn the wheel. You turn the wheel. But there's something that you're refusing to look at because it's too much of a burden. Alright, underlying energy with that, Page of Pentacles. Making very little investment. Very small investment. Moving on, looking at your person's card with the Two of Wands, trying to pick a path forward. They're looking out long term, thinking, oh gosh, where do I go from here? What do we need to know about the Two of Wands for Scorpio's person, please? Two of Wands. Okay. That flipped up and down, but this one stayed up. The Sun. The King of Cups. The Five of Wands. Okay. So they're looking at the different paths. They say, well, I could move on from a place of balance and look for new joys and happiness, and just weather this storm and move on. That's one of their choices. And the other one is conflict and battling and arguing and fighting for it. From a place of love also, it's like they're the King of Cups. They can either move on and look for joy and happiness elsewhere, or they can stay and battle and argue, why are you doing this? Give me another chance. I don't understand. Whatever. Fight for it. Arguing, conflict, battle. So that's what they're contemplating, how to move forward. Okay. Underlying energy, the Knight of Cups. There are impulses to deliver messages about their emotions. They're feeling impulsive. A lot of times this is about messages of love, but depending on how they're feeling, whether they're in this arguing, battling, fighting mode, or whether they're just moving on, depends on the message that they want to deliver. Whether they actually deliver it or not, I don't know. But this is showing what they're thinking about with their path forward. And it's conflicting. On one hand, they could deliver this kind of message. On the other hand, it could be another kind of message. But they are feeling emotional, is what this is saying. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's look at the shared energy, the Three of Wands. Both of you are waiting for something. Waiting for something. On this card, this guy is sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away, waiting for the ship to come in. They can see it in the harbor, and they're just sitting there waiting for it to come to them. Why is the Three of Wands here in the shared energy, Spirit? What's going on? What can we learn about this Three of Wands? All right, get a little story. We got the Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, King of Swords, and the World. Okay, I feel like you guys are both waiting on different things. On one hand, someone is waiting for something to change quickly, some action to be taken here, and there's the Five of Swords, winning at all costs, right next to it. I feel like the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords are sort of together in that energy, wanting to win at all costs, wanting to bolt in and take some action, but waiting to do so. For some reason, hanging back and waiting, but the desire is there. Take action and win at all costs. Perhaps they're hanging back and thinking about what they need to do or what they want to do. They're definitely feeling the energy, the pull as they wait. They're holding back, but they want to take action. On the other hand, we have the King of Swords and the World. The King of Swords is waiting from a place of logic and trying to just make the best logical decision for a cycle to close out so that a new cycle can end. So I feel like you guys both have this waiting energy, but you're waiting on two different things. The underlying energy with that, the Eight of Wands. This is energy movement. So that's what this is saying. You're waiting on energy to move, both of you, but one person is waiting on it, to take action towards the situation, to fight for it, if you will, and the other person is just sort of waiting for it to just almost close out, to fizzle out, to end, for maybe the other person to just stop trying and stop putting energy into it. But you're waiting on energy to move, both of you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, moving on. The Six of Wands coming up in Scorpio's final card here in your column over here. This is the card of victory, crossing that finish line. Show us victory. Why is the Six of Wands here in Scorpio's column, please? And we have the Page of Swords. Getting ready, getting yourself ready for this victory. This is watching, this is paying attention and learning. Learning, watching, paying attention, getting ready for the victory. The Six of Cups is here. This is soul connection from the past. And the King of Wands. King of Wands, determined, confident energy. Now they see you as the Queen of Wands over here. And here you are, Queen of Wands over here showing up. So that's you. So this would be somebody that matches you. I don't know if this is your person in this reading or is it somebody else from the past. But either way, the soul connection from the past card is here. And it's somebody that you feel is your match. And you're watching for them. You're learning. You're watching them. You're getting ready for them. I feel like this page is getting in a ready stance, learning, like how to get ready to be victorious for your match. Okay. Let's see the underlying energy over here. We have the King of Pentacles. This is masterful energy, masterful of one's stability. You want to feel stable again in a relationship. That's the energy you're coming at this with. You want to be victorious and feeling stable and grounded and just masterful of all the stability here in a relationship. And so you're willing to learn about it. And so let's take a look at this Page of Swords. What does Scorpio need to know as they are watching, learning, and getting ready for this victorious King of Wands to enter their life, or shall I say re-enter their life? Because again, it's a soul connection from the past. Maybe it's a past lifetime. Maybe you don't know them from this lifetime. Maybe you do. Show us the Page of Swords on victory, please. One more. Page of Swords on victory. Two of Swords. Something you can't see. It's the fourth time we're seeing it in your shared reading here. And the Two of Wands, another 2 card. These are both about decisions. This is contemplating the future pathway, one way or another, and this one is about indecision over here and something that you can't see. Contemplating your future, long term. And Justice, wanting to bring in the balance, balance the scales. That's what you want. You want balance. This guy, the underlying energy you're coming at this with, this King of Pentacles, is all about balance. And you want to bring it in. You want some fairness here when it comes to the relationship moving forward, whether it's with this person that you know or somebody else coming in, but that's what you're looking at. You can't see it. You're thinking about it long term. You want balance. You want fairness. You want victory. You want this soul connection. You want your perfect match, the King of Wands to your Queen of Wandsness. And you're getting ready for it. You're trying to learn whatever it is you can with this Page of Swords by contemplating the future and calling in justice. Okay, underlying energy, the Eight of Swords. You're feeling stuck, feeling confused, and feeling like in a prison of thoughts of your mind around this. That's underlying this. You're confused about the path forward. You're confused about which way to go or what you need to learn in order to bring this into your life to manifest this victory with a soul connection. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Moving on, let's look at your person showing up with the Two of Swords. Their confusion, their indecision. What's going on? Why is the Two of Swords showing up in Scorpio's person's position? Two of Swords. Now they're blindfolded. They can't see. They don't know what to do, which way to go. And we have the Magician. The Ace of Swords. They want the truth. They can't see how to get it. They can't see how to manifest it. They want clarity. They don't have it. They're blindfolded, but they want to manifest it. And the Six of Swords. This says they're in the middle of the journey. They've left an old way of thinking. They've come to some level of acceptance about things. They just don't know. They're not at their destination. They just don't know where to go, where this leads, or how to get what they want. You guys have very similar energies here. You both want something, and neither one of you can see how to get what you want, whether it's with each other or somebody else. But you want something, but you got the Two of Swords over here, and they want something, and they got the Two of Swords over here. The only difference is, well, it's probably not the only difference, but a major difference that I see between you two is you're coming at this with an energy of Six of Wands, victory, and they're coming at it with Two of Swords, I can't see indecision what to do. It doesn't matter though, because you have the indecision can't see card over here, and their victory card would be the Ace of Swords. It just shows up a little later actually, so it's really not that different. There's victory all over an Ace of Swords with truth and clarity. So you both want some sort of victory, but this just says this your person's in the middle of some journey here. And they certainly are accepting of some of it because they've moved on, but it's like they're halfway on their journey and they're just lost. They're just feeling lost in how to manifest truth and clarity. And you're feeling lost about what path to take to manifest your soul connection that matches you. Yep, that's what the cards are saying. All right, underlying energy for them, the Seven of Swords. There's some kind of deceit associated with this. This is somebody sneaking out the back door. Some sort of deceit. I mean, it doesn't mean that somebody actually did that, snuck out the back door. I'm just happened to mention what's on the card. It may make sense for somebody out there, but no, this is about deceit. It's also about cut and run, like grabbing your belongings and getting the heck out of there. It's almost like whatever's behind this door, this person's grabbing their belongings and running and leaving quickly, leaving out the back door. Okay. All right, moving on, the final card in the shared energies. This is about building stability, coming together with others to build stability, making a plan for stability. It's usually coming together with more than one person, enlisting like outside help to build stability. Like you would go to an architect to help a young couple build a house. So that's 3 people, the architect and the couple. Something like that. Enlisting outside help to build stability. Like counseling, like a young couple going to counseling. The counselor would be the helper to help build stability, kind of thing. Those are just a couple of examples for the 3 of Coins. What can we know about the 3 of Coins in the shared energy, please? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. We saw him before. And the 8 of Swords. And the 7 of Pentacles. All right, again, I feel like these are 2 different approaches, 2 different energies, both wanting to build something. One of you is assessing the situation, like almost like obsessively assessing. I feel like this might be your person, like they're going over it and over it and over it because they're the one that wants all this clarity. They can't figure it out. They're the ones that are confused by the choices. So they're spending all their time assessing, like how can they get some stability here. They're going over and over and over. It does feel a little obsessive. The other energy is over here. Oh, and they share this 8 of Swords energy with you, which I think is the King of Pentacles. This is them assessing, but they feel stuck. They feel bound. They don't know which way to go or how to handle this, and they just keep going over and over and over again assessing. And the King of Pentacles wants stability also. Maybe not with them, but in their lives. Sorry about the pups barking. I'm just going to ignore it because we're almost done with this reading, so I don't want to pause you guys. But I feel like the you want this stability, you want the master level stability in your life, coming from that, wanting to build something with someone else, but feeling stuck and not knowing how to do it also. Feeling just lost. You're both feeling lost. They're lost for clarity, and you are lost for stability with your match. It matches all the energy that has shown up before it. It's just repeating repeating the story. And there's the underlying again, the Two of Swords. There's something that neither one of you, this is in the shared energy, so this is saying what's underlying this is that your person is not seeing something. And it's also saying that you are not seeing something. I don't know what that something is, but you both share the energy of wearing a blindfold. All right. Let's ask the universe for help, Spirit, on the Eight of Swords. They're both feeling stuck. They're both feeling bound. They both are feeling lost and not knowing what to do. They're both feeling blindfolded. In fact, blindfolded is what's on this card, not being able to see. And all the Eight of Pentacles are also depicted with a blindfold, although this girl has her back turned. But I guarantee you she's blindfolded on the other side of this card, because that's how they're all depicted. Oh, as a matter of fact, look, before I used this deck to clarify, it was the underline for our last clarification over there. So it shows the Eight of Swords very clearly blindfolded. So if that helps, I want to ask Spirit, please let us know with some sort of advice, what is the best way that would be recommended to become unstuck from this Eight of Swords energy, please. What advice do you have for Scorpio and their person, please, to becoming unstuck? Advice to become unstuck. How to handle this Eight of Swords, Spirit. What is the best advice? One more. Thank you. Whew. This is stressful. A tower. A tower is a destabilizing event. A shocking, destabilizing event. And the King of Swords. The King of Swords cuts through all the BS and brings the truth and clarity. Okay, so what I'm getting here is this tower, Spirit is saying that almost like an earth-shattering event has to happen. This person isn't looking either. They may not be blindfolded, but they've got their hands over their eyes while they're all these swords are here stressing them out. They've got thought after thought after thought after thought after thought. In order to change this, the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords are very similar. You just progress from the Eight Swords to Nine, but they're all about confusing thoughts. Swords are always about mental issues, mental thoughts, mental clarity, mental swords stabbing in your head kind of thing. It's thoughts. It's always about thoughts, in case you didn't know that, for anybody who might be new. But so here we have both of you experiencing this stress of feeling stuck, feeling bound, and feeling confusing thought after thought after thought. What needs to happen, Spirit is saying, as I ask for advice on this card, is a shocking moment to clear things up. This lightning strike to the top of the tower. The top of the tower represents the mind in this particular layout, because it has to do with the mind and thoughts. So we need some sort of shocking event to wake you up, wake him up, wake her up, vice versa, whoever's him, whoever's her. It could be two females, two males, I don't know, I don't care. Whatever the relationship is, some sort of moment of clarity needs to come in and almost like shock both of y'all out of this shit. Because this is shit. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, it's yucky energy for anyone to experience, and of course we've all experienced it, but it's just showing up here about your future goals, them getting clarity and you getting your perfect match. It's some sort of clarity needs to come in and go, wake up. So that's that. Both y'all need that. And then the King of Swords will be here, because he wields the sword of clarity, the sword of truth, the sword of cutting through all the BS. I'm sorry to say, but that is what Spirit is saying is probably going to be necessary here to snap out of this. A tower. Some sort of tower will bring the clarity. It'll drop the blindfold. The tower will blow it to bits. And suddenly you'll have clarity and you'll be able to see and get out of this and this. You see that? Don't shoot the messenger. It's just what the cards are saying, guys. I'm here to give it to you straight. If it doesn't fit for your situation, don't take it. Don't be mad. Don't hate. Just move on. In fact, if it didn't make sense, it should have not made sense a long time ago, and then you wouldn't still be here probably getting annoyed at this ending, at the ending of this reading, because this is the kind of thing that people don't want to see. They don't want to hear. They'd rather hear exactly how everything should work out and exactly what you should do, you know. But this is all about energies that are here, and it's my job to report them as they are, guys. I love you. I hope things go well for you and they work out and you start feeling better soon, both of you. And I thank you for being here and look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, guys. Happy full moon. Maybe the full moon will bring some clarity.